Hi, I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, and Callie and I are currently down here in Mexico enjoying the warm weather while Colorado is currently getting a lot of snow. Now in the evenings, it does get a little bit chilly. Even though it's 80 degrees during the day, we're dipping down into the low 50s in the evening. Thankfully, we have the Ponderosa Outdoor Fire Pit by Camp Chef, and this keeps us warm in the evenings and into the nights. What we love about this is how big it is. This is the biggest one they make at 24 inches in diameter, and it has a whopping 64,000 BTUs per hour. That is a lot of heat. And we've actually had people over here who have commented how warm this fire is compared to others that they have that are maybe just a little bit smaller. I will say though, it's only in the 50s and 60s when we're using this. If it was maybe in the 20s, it probably wouldn't feel quite as warm, although we are still very impressed with the heat output that this has. As you can see, it does have a lid that it comes with, and that attaches just with a couple of clips. Also, plenty of lava rock. It came with 2 smaller boxes, and that was enough to fill this entire fire pit. And as some of these rocks get black, you still have others in the center as well as the outside. If you wanted to kind of rotate them out, for us it doesn't really matter. You can see that we have had a couple casualties inside of this pit. We've got some marshmallow over here and some marshmallow right here. This does a great job at roasting marshmallows. Callie and I kind of have a little bit of a soft spot for s'mores, and this has been a s'more machine. It's been awesome for that, but we have lost a couple into the pit, unfortunately. Doesn't really affect it too much. They just burn up and it's really not a thing. Now, the fire itself comes from a ring that you can see right around the center. That's where all of the flame comes from. It does have an adjustable setting on the very front of the pit that you can go from a low to a high. Now, we've only run it on low just because it does put out so much heat. We haven't really needed anything else. This is also a great size because if you have more than 2 or 3 people, you can all easily still fit around this fire pit, and everyone seems to get a little bit of warmth coming off of it. I will say that if this one seems rather large for your needs, they make a lot of different ones. And for Callie and I, with the van here behind us, this is a little bit big for traveling. It does come with a nice cover you can put over it, and you could throw it into an area and maybe travel with it, but it's big and it's a little bit heavy. So for us, if we were just looking for something for the van, we would probably opt for one of their smaller units that are a lot more portable. But again, for being stationary with a lot of people, this one definitely fits the bill. Now, it may be a little bit different than a lot of people watching this video. I, for one, really like a real fire. I don't mind smelling like smoke. I love the crackle. I love chopping wood, everything that goes along with it. However, I will say that I've been spoiled by having a propane fire pit at this point. It's pretty nice to be able to just turn the knob and the igniter will ignite the flame in this for you, and you have a fire in literally a matter of seconds. I do enjoy that. Also, it's smokeless. So Callie, on the other hand, does not like the smell of smoke, everything in the van smelling like smoke. Once one shirt smells, they all smell type of thing. So she loves this as well. Also, another great thing about this is there's not any sparks that are coming off from it. So in drier areas where maybe you're a little bit nervous to have a fire because you don't want to light millions of acres on fire, this is great because there's not any sparks that are going to fly up and go over here or go over there and potentially light something on fire. Another thing is Callie's always pretty nervous about getting a natural fire completely extinguished. On the van, we only have 27 gallons of fresh water. So if we're having to use a gallon or 2 gallons from that to put out a fire, it kind of hurts our freshwater supply after only a matter of days. With this, all you do, turn the knob to off, shut the propane tank off, and there is nothing to worry about. There also is a little bit of heat that's left over that these lava rocks absorb. So even after you turn it off, you can still sit out here for a little while longer, enjoying some of that extra heat that has been absorbed by the rocks. Again, this is made by Camp Chef. This has been awesome for us. It has made us the life of the party, something that we've always wanted, and I feel like we probably should have gotten years ago because we found ourselves enjoying it almost every night out here in Baja. If you guys have any questions about this, please leave them in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. Also, if you're wondering where we are or what we're up to, check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Adventure Rig. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing. We'd love to have you along. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tyson.